Good morning. 5 doctors have phoned me this morning saying that they've sent patients to Wilkins Hospital to get tested for COVID-19 and they were turned back. Nothing is happening there. I've spoken to senior people in council and they've told me that the hospital is not working, nurses are not coming to work, they're on strike. Government said that it was prepared to deal with this pandemic, and yet there's no facility in Harare that is testing for COVID-19 at this point in time. This is unacceptable. We've reached a point where Emmerson Mnangagwa's incompetence cannot be allowed to get in the way of dealing with a pandemic that has the potential to wipe out a huge population, not just in Harare, but the rest of the country. His Minister of Health, Obadiah Moyo, needs to go. All serious people working in the medical field now need to make a stand and say enough is enough. Citizens must say enough is enough. Obadiah Moyo is making so many terrible mistakes that are going to cost lives. But he's not the problem. The problem is the president who keeps holding on to a useless minister, even after his own advisors have told him that this guy is terrible. We cannot carry on like this. If you fall sick in the middle of the night and it's a COVID issue, there's nowhere to go. And yet we are in the middle of a pandemic. The rest of the world is getting on and taking care of its own citizens. But in Zimbabwe, we are having Pyrrhic victories at little hospitals, corner shops set up by regime enablers. And yet the public health system is not being fixed. COVID is a serious issue that requires a public health approach, not setting up little corner shops in Mount Pleasant and pulling up champagne bottles to celebrate. Citizens, you are on your own, but you have the power in your hands to say enough is enough. If the president does not get rid of this useless man, Obadiah Moyo, we are all going to die.